Okay, so in the last video that I took on the kickboxing side of things, we were looking at just the jab and cross. So the second combination that we would teach is a jab, a cross, and an elbow strike. What we're looking at, this is similar to where a boxer would use a jab and cross and hook. The reason we would use the elbows is because what we want to do is to focus on this hip motion, but also when we're doing an elbow, we want this elbow here to pull backwards. So as I pull this elbow backwards, you can kind of see it's bringing my other arm forwards. So the power in the elbow tends to be on the reversing hand. So it's the pulling hand that does more power on the elbow strike. So, and then when we're looking at that process, once we've got that process working, you can kind of see here when I drive my elbow. So if I hold my hand here and I pull my hip and come through, you can see that this pulling the hip is bringing the elbow to the target. Right? So I don't need to move my arm, and then this pulling arm here is a bit that's pulling the elbow through the target. I'm pushing off the ball with the same as if I was doing a cross. If I'm doing a hook, it's the same motion. So if I've got my fist here and I rotate here and I push, you can see I'm hitting the target here. As I pull through, it's pushing through the target. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether it's a hooking punch or an elbow, same principles apply. Our first combination is a jab and a cross and hook. So, carrying on from the last one, we want to think, pull the right hip, extend out, bang. Pull the left hip, extend out, 2. And then what we're going to do is pull that right hip again, and that's going to bring the elbow through. Alright? So you can see here, my elbow's missing the target. Right? Because the elbow is a shorter range weapon than my jab and my cross. So what I need to think about is pull my right side, jab, pull my left hip, cross, and then I need to slide forwards, push off that my back foot, push here, and now as I come back from my elbow comes through. Yeah? So I've got 1, jab, right hip pulls, left hip pulls, cross, push off the toes. I need to slide forwards, hit with my elbow. Yeah? So the whole process is 1, 2, slide forwards. Now, the other one that we can do is basically a jab, a cross, hooking elbow the other side. Right? Now, once I've moved forwards for my first hook, my second hook is closer got. I can also do a rising elbow. So we can now look at this first combination, which is jab, cross, slide forwards, hooking elbow. And we can follow up with another hooking elbow here, or we can follow up with a rising elbow here. And when we do a rising elbow, we want to think about our hand going to the back of the head. You can kind of see that this is put the elbow in the wrong position, but if I pull my hip, it puts the elbow in exactly the right position. Right? So I can think 3 combinations from this one. Jab, cross, slide forwards, hooking elbow. Jab, cross, slide forward, hooking elbow, jab, cross, hooking elbow, rising elbow. Okay? So you've got 3 combinations from there. Realistically, when we do the kickboxing, we just have 1 combination that we get you to do, which is the jab, cross, and elbow, and then the others will just follow on from that.